Hello, so here we're dealing with the problem number 5, and in problem number 5 we're given an array which includes digits such as 0, 1 and 2, and the elements in this array not sorted, and we have to sort them within this array, but the thing is that it has been told that we have to sort this array without using any extra data structure. So how are we gonna do this? Basically I will prefer using counters for each of them, like counter for 0, counter for 1 and counter for 2. So we will run our for loop through an array, and we'll just count the number of each digit in this array. For example, the number of zeros is 2, the number of ones is 3, and the number of twos is 2. And after that I will use my for loop, and first I will start from defining 0 to my array. And how I'm gonna do this, I will start my I index from 0 and I will run it until it will reach the count of zeros, and I will keep increment it, and I will just populate my index with zeros, like there should be 2 zeros, so here there will go 2 zeros. After that I will start my for loop from next index, and I will populate them with just ones, like this, and after that I will go and populate the rest elements with twos. So at the end I will have array sorted in the ascending order. So let's write the function of this. So the function will be basically like following. I will return an array of integers. I will call it just sorting. The input is also an array. As I told you before, I will run this for loop to get to each element in the array. But before for loop I forgot, I need to define my counters. Count 0, count for ones, and count for twos. So here I will say if element in array is equal to 0, I will increment my count 0 variable. If element in the array is equal to 1, I will increment my variable for ones. If element in the array is equal to 2, I will increment twos. So after that I will run for loops. So first we'll be starting from the 0 index, and it will run until it will reach the next variable of 1, because I don't want to populate after it with zeros, so I will just everything through the 1 I will populate with zeros. After that I will define my starting index with count 1, and my I will go until it will reach the number of at count 2. So again here I will populate it with ones, and after that I will just populate the rest with the 2's. Here I can say that until it will reach the last element of an array. So here array will be populated with 2's, and at the end I will just return array. So let's test it. No, I don't think that we need tests. And I already explained here what I wanted to show you in this approach. And so time complexity for this, here we're using one for loop, which is n, and here we're using the 3 for loops, but the total number of all trees also n, so we have n plus n. It will be 2 n's, but we will round it up to just 1 n. So order of n, and space is constant because we're just declaring two variables.